Boys and girls, this is going to be an exciting one. What is this? Like, why? Let's start with the Rolex. The rose gold meteorite. I can't believe market price on this thing is still like around $200,000. I think meteorite dials is like a dial that's been so underrated for such a long time, and finally people are realizing that it's actually rare because it's a piece of a meteorite that eventually they will run out of that material in year 2100, I think. How about another green olive date with a diamond bezel? It's a box that belongs to Arnold. I'll give you a little bit of trivia about the T3. Oh, there it is. So here's the watch itself, obviously made for the movie Terminator 3. This particular watch only came with 2 DVDs. And I used to send them to clients. Clients like, well, where's the Terminator 3 DVD? Like, well, it didn't really come with the watch. What do you mean? It's a T3 watch. At the time this watch was released, the movie was still in the movie theaters. And the third one, there was a certificate for when the DVD would come out, you would actually get the third DVD. It's a Royal Oak chronograph tourbillon. Probably one of the biggest sleeper tourbillons on the market today. This blue dial is probably the biggest sleeper of them all. They're not actually out there and readily available. It's another tourbillon that I just bought. Royal Oak 45mm tourbillon chronograph, introduced in 1996.
You know that movement is actually made by Giulio Papi from Renault and Papi?
Yeah, Giulia Papi from Renault and Papi, later bought over by AP.
Yes.
A Zenith. This is a Marco watch. Talk to me.
Oh, shit.
You do know what this is, right?
I have no idea what this is, no.
This is actually a gyro tourbillon from Zenith. Louis Breguet creates the tourbillon for the Queen because she kept that her pocket watch was running slow or fast and not accurate, right? So he came out with a tourbillon, which was meant for a pocket watch. So nowadays, if you're wearing a tourbillon, the tourbillon only works when it's perpendicular to the ground.
Modern tourbillons and wristwatches are like somewhat useless because your wrist is technically your tourbillon, right?
Exactly.
When you have like this, it actually helps with anti-gravity. There's 2 others. So the Journe vertical tourbillon, when you lay it to rest like on a night shelf. And then the other one is Grubo Force, angles at 30 degrees. And that actually has like anti-gravity effects. I have no idea what.
How about, how would you say it, Roger Dubois?
It's Roger Dubois.
Roger Dubois. This is a super complicated watch because this is actually a tourbillon minute repeater.
Oh,
So this thing retails for like $600 gajillion. Let's see if we can hear this minute repeater. Ready? That sounds good.
Oh my God.
I bought a Jacob & Co. watch. A lot of respect for the man. I've said it numerous times. Let's tag him, by the way. But a lot of respect for the man for the innovation and for where he started and where he is now.
The watchmaking wise is extremely complex.
Technically, this is an orbital tourbillon
because it will spin.
It will spin around. The gigaturb. Explain the significance of having a bigger tourbillon cage.
A bigger balanced wheel, rather, actually helps the anti-gravity, right? And don't forget, it requires a lot of power.
Oh, look, it's another Royal Oak tourbillon chronograph, except this one's got a bit of a twist to it. This is a limited edition in titanium, fully skeletonized version.
Where else are you gonna find pieces like this? Only at Luxury Bazaar.
That's what people say.
Yeah, I like it. This sounds like an infomercial. Where can you go to find rare stuff like this? Only at Luxury Bazaar.
Sound effects, make clip notch.
This is an exciting unboxing, by the way. Nico, I don't give a shit what anybody tells me about Hublot. The Ferrari tourbillon that they made, I think, is an absolute insane one. Wearability-wise, insane.
Nico just joined the live.
Nico, I know you're watching.
He said it's
This is the one watch. If I gave you this watch, you would wear it and you would love it and you would enjoy it. Look at it, look at it. And you're a Ferrari guy, you have a Ferrari.
Exactly.
This is a God-tier tourbillon. Speaking of tourbillons, it's not one, it's 2 tourbillons. It's a Excalibur double tourbillon, fully skeletonized. This is one of their later models. Thoughts or any comments on doubling up on the turbs?
I know Grupo does it, but their double tourbillons isn't like necessarily 2. It's like they'll have like one within
the other, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know like 100% how it works. I assume it's some combination of maybe like the resonance. You know how resonance affects a watch.
Exactly.
But
Note
the
the speeds each one is moving at.
Yeah, so they're different, right? So there must be a differential in there that balances out.
That's exactly.
Right.
See,
So,
if you give him a little hint, he'll go with it.
That makes sense.
Let's open up. How about a Grupo Forze?
Oh,
You
goodness.
talked about the 30-degree technique tourbillon. Here's a 30-degree technique tourbillon. Now, the 30-degree that we're talking about is the incline of the tourbillon, which you can see here.
It's a double tourbillon, right?
Yes, it is.
Just look at the depth on that. I don't know if you can capture that.
Kyle, thoughts on the depth on that?
Class.
Go ahead, say it. Oh, Concept, open work, chronograph, tourbillon from Audemars Piguet. So this is actually wrong because they made 3 versions of this. If you look at the tachometer scale, see that's blue. This was the blue version that came in a light baby blue strap, but somebody put it on the red strap. So technically this is supposed to come with the blue strap. Speaking of 45mm Royal Oak tourbillon chronograph, here's another one for you. So the titanium one I showed you earlier, that limited edition also came in a rose gold. And again, it comes with a strap too, so you can wear it both ways. And if you're looking at a watch, and I think this thing was trading $250, right? Think about how much watch you're getting for that money versus, let's say,
A rose gold Nautilus. 5711.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It makes zero sense. Last but not least, there's a lot of watchmakers and companies out there I admire. One particular person who luckily is still alive is Max Bucer. He made tremendous horological machines, but they also did this thing, it's called the last edition. So when they finished with a horological machine at the last, they did one in crystal. And this is the frog in full crystal. You will not find this watch anywhere. This was before the Tiffany craze. This watch was made way before the Tiffany craze. Wow. Just wow. That's all I can say on this one. Anyway, I wanted to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you guys.
Let's go.